Well, that isn't good. This is the first time for everything though. Right on the exhaust. Luckily the exhaust is threaded in a way that I don't think it's gonna hurt it, but I gotta try to flip this thing back up. Oh man. Alright, so I can't flip this over. So I'm gonna winch it over. Hopefully the battery has enough juice it'll actually do it. Luckily I got a snatch block I'm gonna hook to this tree here and winch it back up on all fours. Alright, I'm gonna need this. Take this whole thing. So this went from a little snowy ride to how to recover your 600-pound rolled over tractor. Now the question becomes, where do I hook this thing to? I was thinking the floorboard on the other side is probably my best bet. So I can pull it right over. There we go. It shouldn't cause too much damage, if any. They built these old tractors tough. All right, here goes. Probably gonna have to give a hand here. Cable under the tire. There we go. Bingo. Well, that was entertaining, wasn't it? Let's do a damage report here. Just pummeled the GoPro mount right into the dirt. Didn't look like I bent it though. The exhaust, that bashed right into here. It doesn't look like it hit ground. Probably this part took the brunt of the hit. Everything seems okay. Like I said, this thing has the ability to move around a little bit. So if it does get whacked, it can push into the hood a little bit. But everything seems all right. I don't see any oil or anything leaking out. You can see I lost a little bit of diesel. Not even that much, probably a couple teaspoons. Dripping out right there. Oh. Let her set for a second and start her up. Rewind my winch cable. That was pretty awesome. So I'm almost positive after running that winch on an almost dead battery that it's not going to start electrically, so it looks like I'm pull starting it again. Hopefully it starts up okay, because you know, it was just laying on its side for 10 minutes. That's not good. Yep, she kind of backfired and just ripped the pull handle right out of my hands and sucked the cord back into the recoil. So it looks like I'm going to get a 10mm wrench and rethreading the pull start rope now. So I got the recoil off, just 4 10mm bolts, which I actually do have in my toolbox, but it was easier just to run up and grab a ratchet out of my garage. But it just blew the knot right off of the end of the pull cord. So I just pulled it back through, rewound the recoil spring, and just kind of tied a temporary knot right there so I could reattach my pull cord handle. But you can kind of see the flywheel on this thing. It's just massive. Thing weighs a ton. But it's actually pretty dirty in there, so she's definitely eaten her fair share of muddy water. Alright, all put back together. Hopefully we don't rip it off again. I have a little bit of OCD about winding my winch cable. I like it to be perfectly wound left to right and holding pressure on it while it's winding. So when you go to winch off of it, it doesn't pull in on itself. But what the hell? She's back on all fours. She's ready to go again. I think we'll cut our losses and take her back up to the house.